Here we go. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another Zagger-tastic stream. It is I, your friend, the one, the only Z, a single Zaggard, and I hope you're all having a wonderful morning, noon, night, evening, whatever time it is for you today. I just burped. Welcome back to the Dragon's Den, my friends. And we have a wonderful, beautiful, fantastic, wacky Wednesday stream ready for you. Unfortunately, Andrew will not be joining us as he is a little bit sick. And we'll probably talk about how he got sick next week. But for now, the point is he's not here. But we are, and we need to go into space because the chat, that's a you guys, voted that we will play some more Mass Effect 3. And I am much excited, very much excited to continue our journey. So, a couple of quick update-arinos. First of all, let me know if you can hear the game, if it sounds too quiet, if it sounds too loud. Please, 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 please let me know during the stream. I would much rather you guys spam like, oh, it's too quiet, oh, it's too loud, than just leave. Please let me know. Part of the reason I say that is because the one of the software I use that is from Elgato, if you don't know, I use an Elgato Wave 3 mic, and they have a thing called Wavelink, which if you're not into streaming or audio stuff, you probably don't know anything about this, but basically what it allows, it comes with a free program that automatically separates each of the different programs that create audio into different audio tracks, so I can separate the different sound volumes without lowering the entire stream's volume. And for the longest time, for like over a year, the game track did not work. Like if you set something to go through game, no sound. Set it through everything else, A-okay. But the game track didn't work, so I was routing all of our game sound through our desktop sound. So it was harder for me if I edited something to take out a sound part. But they just came out yesterday with a new update for Wavelink that fixes that problem, and it adds a couple of new solutions and new tools for people to mess around with. So I did that. That was my first big update, is that has been updated. The game now goes through the game channel. So that's why I need you to let me know if you can hear it okay or not. So right now, if you can hear that doo and different like beeping sounds and maybe like some like people talking to a microphone, that's very important. Second, last stream on Monday, we were having an issue where it would not load when we went into the main area where we could pick where we would continue the game. And so after the stream, I restarted my computer, I went into my mods, re-downloaded all my mods and everything, updated all that, relaunched the game, and it fixed itself, and I know the reason why now. So I kind of want to restart the Citadel mission because there's some stuff that happened in the last one. But we will restart it for now, and then we'll still follow the same things we pick. So when we punch the what's her face, it's gonna be the same.
Edie, can you clear this up?
I'll do my best.
Did you get to the archives?
I was there. So was the elusive man.
I was worried Cerberus might try something. Did you get the data?
Most of it. He downloaded some before I could stop him. Edie and Liara are analyzing what we recovered.
What have you learned? Was it worth the effort?
Preliminary evidence suggests the data is a blueprint for a Prothean device.
Device?
A weapon, massive in size and scope, that's capable of unquantifiable levels of destruction.
Send me the data. We'll do our own analysis. If Liara's instincts are right, this might be the key to stopping the Reapers.
I hope so. Major Alenko was critically injured. We're taking him to the Citadel.
Sorry to hear that, Sheppard. But we both know this is just the beginning. Talk to the Council, show them what you found. With luck, they'll give you all the support
And if they don't?
Do whatever it takes to get them on board. I'll be in touch soon. Hack it out.
Sheppard. EDI is extracting data from the Cerberus machine. We'll have details
How you doing,
to
Alpha?
present to the council by the time we
What you
reach
been up
the
to, man?
Citadel.
And Major Olenko?
I've done what I can for him, but we need to get him to a medical facility soon. The Admiral's right. It's going to get worse, isn't it?
Unless we stop the Reapers. Yeah.
I've looked at the data. This weapon could be the answer if we can build it. I get the sense you don't quite believe it, though.
You didn't see what they did to Earth.
I'm just letting it play the way we did before.
What are our options? You know we can't win this conventionally.
That is right. We must win it with the power of ape banana.
Sheppard. Isn't it worth trying at least?
I'm gonna check on Caden and James. Make sure we're ready to present our findings to the Council.
I'm sure the Council will see the need to help.
It'll be a hell of a short war if they don't.
I still love seeing the Citadel in every single game. Every time they show it off, it is so beautiful and mystical.
Barely got a pulse here.
Move him out.
Where are you taking him?
Where to Memorial. Best care in the Citadel.
We're not going with?
We need to see the Council.
Right.
God of War Ragnarok got added to PS Plus. I'm enjoying it so far. Just got to the Dwarves Realm.
Looks like they might be coming to see you.
Yeah, they did Nidavellir wrong, though. It should be all underground, and they decided to put it
Good to see you
still
again.
above ground.
Yeah, you too. Though it's Commander now.
Congratulations.
Thanks. Now half my job is...
But either way, it's still a fun game.
bullshit and escorting
That's like one of my
people
minor
around.
gripes with it.
No offense.
And it doesn't really affect how great the game is.
Here to bring us to the Council.
I'm here to tell you the Council is expecting you, but they are dealing with their own problems with the war and everything. They apologize for the inconvenience and blah, 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 blah. Meet them here at Adina's office. They'll be ready soon enough.
All right.
You might have time to go by the medical center if you want to check on progress.
Thanks. I might do that.
You go on ahead. I'll head up to Adina's office.
One of my men can show you the way. You?
I'm just a tourist today. I'll try not to get in any trouble.
I'm just skipping some of this dialogue. We already did this one, right? Diana Allers. Yeah, she should be here. Did she just not load in? What's going on? Yeah, passenger lounge, which is this area. Maybe she's just not loaded in. We'll come back down here and check. Maybe over here. Maybe my mods is fucking with shit again. Golden banana calls to me. Hello, creeper. It's interesting you can't take the taxi in this one. I also enjoying the Soul Reaver remasters. Never played Soul Reaver, so I have no idea what that is.
Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
The blood work has confirmed that your child has two.
Welcome to Certa.
Be safe.
I remember I bought the whiskey.
Swollen tongue, high fever, chills and nausea. It's clear that you've contracted a Yachtin infection.
Patient's stable for now.
That was touch and go. Good work, Dr. Freya.
Are you looking for Miranda? Shouldn't show up in the on your first visit. No, no, no. It's the game is really quiet. Okay, thank you for letting me know.
But since you can't tell me to get the hell out either, I'm gonna
How's
take
this
my
now?
chances.
Better? Let me know.
Don't die, Caden. You've got to fight. We need you in this. Seeing you in action again, it reminded me you're a hell of a soldier. The Alliance could sure use you. I could use you. You need anything, Doc.
There we go. Perfect. Okay,
Let me
good.
know.
Make sure it's not louder than me though. Just let me know if everyone's good with it. It's good. I'm just skipping through some of this because we. Okay, so in the patient lounge, we should find Dr. Chakwas and. Okay, so Dr. Chakwas is still here.
I heard you.
We had to run in.
I wish
I'm skipping through this because we did it all yesterday.
Because now I assume you're Arab. You can go see him if you like. We've posted guards on our reserve. I hear the docks are tightly. It can be overwhelmed.
Ilium is under attack, although the Asari colony is across the galaxy.
Wait, no, that's upstairs. Let's go back down to the first floor. Maybe who we're looking for loaded in now.
Commander Sheppard. One moment, please.
So Alpha, the person we're looking for is the
Now arriving at docking bay D-24.
the military reporter who you can get on board your ship. She's supposed to spawn right here, I think. Diana Allers. Maybe she doesn't spawn until you talk to the council. But I'm sure we added her before we talked to the council last time. You know, I'll come back down here after we talk to the council, see if anything changes. It's okay. I have a load. Oops, I didn't mean to go there. I meant to go to the council.
Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital. One moment.
I have a file loaded to after all this anyways, so we should be fine. But we didn't talk to... Oh no, it's after you talk to the council. Yeah, first let's go to... We'll talk to Commander Bailey.
There's nothing.
Neither of them? I mean, there must be something.
Nothing for Emilio Vega or Josh Sanders. Your request will remain active. If we find anything, we'll post it on the terminals.
There is no anti-humanity conspiracy here, Ms. Al-Jalani. The Council's simply not granting interviews at this time.
My viewers are going to know that CSEC and the Council are denying them access.
Listen, lady, I don't have time.
Well, I'm camping out.
Fine. Damn press.
See, you're keeping the peace.
Yeah.
Most people would see it
Wedged in here with all this. I appreciate the higher pay grade, but
if you didn't want to be up.
you don't say no to... I know, Squeaky. I'm not even sure why he picked...
You and me both.
I haven't been back in years. If this ain't the end of days, it's...
Commander, Councilor Udina said you'd be coming. If you'll follow me, the Council is already in session.
Council,
Pine
the
Cove. I love
Reapers are
Pine
in
Cove.
our
Oh,
space
the
as
Scott
well. Earth is no more or less important than any Council homeworld.
But Earth was the first Council world hit. By all reports, it faces the brunt of the attack.
How do you know this is the brunt? New Reaper fronts are opening up everywhere.
The reports are accurate. Earth was attacked. A full-scale invasion. And it's just the beginning. We need your help. Everything you can spare.
Earth may be suffering, but our worlds are falling too. The Turians have lost Tatris.
We must fight this enemy together.
Need I remind you that the last time we fought the Reapers, Sheppard sacrificed the Council to protect human interests?
True, but in the end we survived because we followed Sheppard's lead.
And what if that's not enough this time?
The reports are dire. If we throw everything we have at the Reapers on Earth and lose, what then?
I don't expect you to follow me without a plan.
Counselors, we have that plan. A blueprint, created by the Protheans during their war with the Reapers.
Prothean? What is it exactly?
We're still piecing it together.
I love this scene. It's so
but it
good.
appears to be a weapon of some
I'm having a
sort.
hard time talking over it.
And this is capable of destroying the Reapers?
So it would seem.
It's immense and intricate.
This is a fool's errand. The Protheans were wiped out by the Reapers. Clearly, the weapon is flawed.
It was incomplete. There was a missing component, here. Something referred to only as the catalyst. But they ran out of time before they could finish building it.
Do you believe in this, Sheppard? After what you've seen of the Reapers?
Liara believes it can work, and so do I. And while I haven't always agreed with Adina, he's right about this. We need to stand together. Now more than ever.
Ungabunga.
The Reapers won't stop at Earth. They'll destroy every organic being in the galaxy if we don't find a way to stop them.
The Council cannot give Earth the military support it needs. Our own planets must come first.
The Solarian Union is convening a summit amongst our species. If we can secure our own borders, we may be able to aid you.
Our fleets are also engaged. Honesty is all I can offer, Commander. I will not make a promise of rescue that I cannot keep.
Sheppard, meet me in my office.
I hope that's an offer of support. I'll be digging up what I can on this Prothean device, Sheppard.
They're a bunch of self-concerned jackasses, Sheppard. We may have a spot on the Council, but humanity will always be considered second-rate.
How can they be so blind?
Commander, I can't give you what you're asking for, but I can tell you how to get it.
I'm listening.
Paladin's Primarch Fedorian is the one that called the War Summit. He's your kind of man, open to extreme solutions. Trouble is, he didn't get out of Paladin's system when the Reapers attacked. We don't know if he's alive. He's essential to the summit. If the Normandy could extract him without being detected...
So I scratch you butt, you scratch my butt.
Helping Earth.
Put bluntly, yes. I shouldn't even be telling you about it. But we need Fedorian alive, and your ship can get him. Save the Primarch, gain an ally. One with the power to grant you what you're looking for.
While the Reapers ravage Earth.
Your counselor was right. We need to work together. This is the best way to get that. Our intel says Primarch Fedorian is on Palavin's largest moon. Get in and out undetected, and he'll take care of the rest. Good luck, Commander. You're gonna need it. There is one other thing. The Council has agreed to reinstate your Spectre status. And there are certain resources that will be made available to you. Good luck.
Well, that went well.
It's a start. I'll talk to the others in the meantime. See if we can support this summit. Move things along.
Thanks.
Alright, so we'll go buy that toy we got in our last on Monday. Let's save some of the money for now. Okay, now maybe we can talk to... Yeah, there's James. Oh, and we can talk to the...
Mother, did she...
reporter.
Her shuttle left
Commander
Armstrong
Sheppard.
before the attack.
Commander, the people of the Alliance.
Hey, Commander. Liara told me that...
Something like that.
Why would they? Look at this place. There's no war here. People are whispering about it. They're talking about it, but they don't really believe it.
I take it this is your first time here? With the elite of the galaxy?
I've been to the Citadel, but never up here on the Presidium. It's not right. It looks pretty, calm and peaceful. But it's not right. It's all just an illusion.
It was peaceful. Once.
But was it? Really? I mean, when push comes to shove, they're just gonna turtle up. Hope it don't hit them too, right? They'd rather believe in this than face the truth.
I can hardly believe it myself. Like everything back on Earth was some kind of nightmare.
Yeah. That's what I hate most. It's like this place wants you to forget that.
So, you still want to go back to Earth?
Hell yeah, but...
Bud?
You were right. So was Anderson. We can't stop them alone. Besides, looks like you're gonna have your hands full convincing these pendejo politicians to help us. And I'm up for it. Whatever it takes.
Glad to hear it.
I'm gonna head down to some of the lower levels where they keep it real. You got some spare time? You should come and find me.
Maybe I'll do that.
Alright, time to punch up.
Commander Sheppard, how do you justify running away while millions of people on Earth die? Is that the best?
I've had enough of your tabloid journalism.
Not this time, you
I fucking love how she just
You're angry.
slides down.
I get that. But I came here to get help for Earth, not answer your questions.
Stay down, or I'll pull my trigger. And my trigger is journalism. Okay, so Diana Allers should be down here.
Welcome, Commander Sheppard.
Even if she's not, we'll continue, and then we'll load our old save file.
Now arriving at docking bay D24.
So what have you been up to, Mr. Creeper? Been blowing up any buildings? There she is.
What's going on here?
Commander, just who I was looking for. Diana Allers.
I don't have the greatest track record.
I know, and it hasn't exactly endeared you to a galactic audience. I'm a military reporter with the show called Battle Space. We're carried on just about all Council planets. My producers want me embedded on a human ship, and I've got Alliance. Can you handle an arrangement like that? Or
Tell your
do a
producer,
trial
report
run.
to the ship.
How much gear can I bring?
1 foot locker.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Allied forces updated. Whoa, I just noticed all this stuff here. When did this get here? Is this part of my mods where it adds this stuff every time we get new
Everything in
stuff?
here has been double checked, triple checked, and cleared for takeoff.
I'm guessing so. Alright, I think that's all our missions for now. Let me just double check. We talked to Commander Baylor, Counselor Dina. They really do make the Citadel smaller and smaller with each game. Like the first game, it was huge. It was like you could literally walk around the entire place. And the second game, they just made it a few floors, which is fine with rooms inside them. And then the third game, just 3 floors. That's it. And I get why. Time to see this scene for the 80 bajillionth time. And you can't skip any of it. So I gotta watch it again. Like, it's a good scene, but when you watch it 5 times in a row in one day, you're like, okay, I've seen it, got it. Scared kid. Reapers. Let's hide the kid as much as we can. That way when it shows up, it's a spook. He is the Human Torch. Flame on! Makes that scene a little less spooky and a little more silly.
Liara, can I help you?
I've been forwarding the Turian Counselor information on the Prothean device.
And on a
It
really
can't be
good
built without
sandwich
council
recipe.
support, but he's not budging until
The thing
their
with the kid
Primarch
is
is
the only
safe.
thing that confuses me.
I know.
Are you all
Have you
right?
heard the indoctrination conspiracy?
I didn't get what you'd call a good night's rest.
There's more to it than that, isn't there? What's really bothering you?
So there are two theories about what that kid represents, and I'll explain them to you after these conversations. So I figured out why it was bugging out. After we did this part of the conversation with Liara, it would just end it, even though there's a whole section that comes in after this, and you'll see it in a
When the
second.
Reapers hit, I could hear people screaming in the streets below me. We left a lot of them behind.
There's no way for you to save them all.
So right here,
But I know you're doing
it would just
everything
cut
you
out the
can,
conversation
and you'll
right
get
here.
back there in time to help.
I hope you're right.
Don't blame yourself, Commander.
When
Commander
this was
Sheppard,
supposed to happen.
I'm Specialist... Oh. I beg your pardon. I thought you were alone.
I was just leaving.
Commander Sheppard, I'm Comm Specialist Samantha Trainer with Alliance R&D. I was part of the team retrofitting the Normandy after you turned it over to the Alliance. There weren't many of us aboard when the Reapers hit.
Slow down, Specialist Trainer. You're doing fine.
Thank you. I worked in a lab. I never thought I'd be serving on a ship.
Why don't you tell me about the retrofits?
The ship's in line with Alliance regs now, and it has new, top-of-the-line quantum entanglement communicators. In fact, Admiral Anderson had intended to use the Normandy as his mobile command center.
That's no longer an option.
Yes, I heard he chose to stay and fight. In any event, I'm honored.
I'll explain
to
after we
serve
finish
under you, Commander.
this conversation
For
with
as
her.
long as you need me, that is. They only sent me here to oversee the retrofits.
Sheppard, some of our systems require further testing, and Specialist Trainer has been extremely effective during installation. I would prefer that she remain.
Got it, Edie.
Oh, wait, since when does a virtual intelligence make requests?
Edie's an AI. Fully self-aware.
Oh,
I love this part.
I knew Joker was lying.
Jeff requested that I pretend to be a simple VI to protect myself. I apologize for the deception.
Ooh, what is there?
Thanks,
Nackley?
Edie, and I apologize for all those times I
The,
talked about how
the Minecraft
attractive
Pokemon.
your voice was. Anyway, shall I give you a tour? I think you'll be impressed by the new upgrades. In the CIC, you'll find the galaxy map where you can set the Normandy's destination. You can also check your messages at your private terminal.
You have new messages at your private terminal.
The War Room houses a strategic command center
I
for
love the War Room.
mission-specific intel and war analysis. The shuttle bay contains an armory where you can modify your equipment between missions. Finally, Liara has set up a lot of hardware down in the old XO office on Deck 3. I think she's claimed that room. And there you are. Still the same ship as before, it just flies Alliance colors now. Speaking of which, I believe Admiral Hackett would like to speak to you at the VidCom.
This is why it wasn't loading, because you're supposed to get loaded directly into the VidCom room.
Commander,
and it was cutting off before it loaded that, so the game was
Medina updated
bugging
me on
out.
your meeting with the Council. Sounds like they're running scared.
We did present them with a lot of unknowns.
Nice
They're
catch,
feeling threatened and want
Alpha.
immediate solutions, not theories.
Theories are all we've got right now. What's your plan?
I'm trying to get the Turian Primarch for a summit meeting with the Asari and Solarians. I'll bypass the Council and appeal directly to their leadership.
That's good, I like it. This is where we start laying the groundwork for our counterattack.
Unfortunately, we don't have a whole lot to back it up right now.
Then build alliances. Gather everything and everybody you can for the cause.
What about the Prothean device?
Find me people who can help build it, and if you can't, I'll take ships, soldiers, supplies, whatever you can get. We need to keep hitting the Reapers across every theater of war they open. Buy us time to figure out the device.
And when it's finished?
Assuming it ever is, we pool all our resources. Think of it as a giant armada for delivering the device when the Reapers are most vulnerable. The stronger you can make that armada, the better the chances of punching through.
What about Earth, sir?
We'll just have to hope Anderson and what's left of the Alliance forces can hold out until we've dealt with the enemy.
I understand.
Good. Then make it happen, Commander. I'll be expecting regular updates on your progress. Hack it out.
All right, so the first theory about the kid is that, well, the first thing that the game is telling you is that Sheppard is having PTSD because he couldn't save that kid on Earth. Like, he saw the kid get on that ship and the ship blew up. So constantly throughout the game, Sheppard is having PTSD of, like, I couldn't save a child. I couldn't save the innocent. What am I doing? What if we fail? That's like the underlying theme of all those visions that you get throughout the game. Spoiler, there's going to be more than one of those. And the second theory, for anybody who has not played Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3, mute me for the next, like, 10-ish minutes. I'll give you, here. When I do 2 thumbs up on the screen, when you see 2 thumbs up like this, you can unmute me, okay? So spoilers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So, Alpha, you know how indoctrination works? Is that just being near Reapers slowly indoctrinates you to them, slowly makes you into their thralls, their slaves, and you get controlled by them. And, well, who has spent the most time around Reaper artifacts and fighting Reapers? Commander Sheppard. And yet he's never at all indoctrinated. So the theory is that those visions are the Reaper technology slowly trying to indoctrinate him closer and closer to their side. And in the final mission, when you fight the Reaper and it shoots a giant laser blast and hits you and you don't die, it's because they're not trying to kill you in that moment. They're trying to fully indoctrinate you. That's why in that last scene when you see Anderson and the Elusive Man and you're bleeding out and then Anderson disappears, it's because he was never there to begin with. Those were the two sides of your conscience, the angel and the devil on your shoulder, so to speak. And so when you get to the last part and that AI is talking to you, it's that Reaper AI trying to fully indoctrinate you at the end with the save robotics, merge them with organics, or destroy. And if you don't pick the fully destroy option, you have been indoctrinated. And that's why it's the only one where Sheppard doesn't live. Whereas if you do the fully destroy option, there's that scene where it shows the N7 armor and it shows him take a breath. And then it cuts off. So it's either he's having PTSD or he's being slowly indoctrinated. I like the latter. The latter makes a lot of sense, but clearly the former also works. So it could be a mix of both. Anyways, spoilers up. You guys can come back, unmute. Let's continue, Reno. I really like whenever they have the chatting room. The chatting rooms are freaking cool. And here's our war effort room, the war terminal. The people, weapons, armies, and fleets that you've accumulated are your war assets. The overall readiness of the galaxy determines how effective these assets will perform in the final battle. Oh yeah, we have the Shadow Broker support team, the Alliance Engineering Corps. And then all our mineral resources. So all the mineral resources we collected in the first game have upgraded our total military strength. Doing the Shadow Broker mission gives us the full Shadow Broker support team in this game. That was the DLC from the second game. This one, I forget. I don't remember why we have this one. This one is just part of the story, obviously. Then there's Alliance stuff. Obviously our ship. And then this stuff you have no matter what, because we're part of the Alliance, so the Alliance is going to help us. Scout Flotilla. I don't remember. Oh yeah, then we got Diana Allers. She doesn't add a whole bunch, to be honest. She only adds 1 point. I feel like she should have added a little more. Isaac and Newt. Okay, so that's all the support we have. Interesting theories. Super Gaming Texan. I wish they'd tell us more about 4 besides the teaser. There's been nothing. There have been teasers throughout the game to try and give us hints about what's going to come up. But yeah, they're playing it real close to the vest, and I agree it would be nice if more was coming out, but we don't even have a release date yet. So in my opinion, it's fine. I don't want them to give us too much information, especially if they're not 100% sure on certain things. Isn't she the one based on and voiced by that IGN chick? Is she? I don't remember. Hi, Apple Flavor. Welcome back to the Dragon's Den. Oh yeah, the maintenance chef from the last game. I like how they moved this room over here.
I can't believe the council won't help. Come on, Sarah.
If Thessia was lost and Earth hadn't been touched yet, you can be damn sure we'd be guarding our own borders.
Commander, the Alliance has found a new Cerberus lab on Sanctum. Admiral Hackett would like you to investigate.
First, I gotta go talk to Joker. And Edie.
Hey, Commander. You know, I had my doubts about the Council. But after years of ignoring your warnings, they're finally willing to step up and tell you they just can't help.
They're doing everything they can.
What are we doing?
Did they at least validate our parking?
We're playing
Well,
Mass Effect 3.
To get them on the channel and then hang up on them, you know, for old time's sake.
That's because players in the original first game, players love to just hang up on the Council randomly. During any conversations, because some people really hate the Council because it's like, dude, I have all this evidence, why won't you listen? But if some guy, I don't care how advanced he was, said, it turns out that the real reason the dinosaurs died was because an alien species came in and killed them all, you would be like, that sounds ridiculous. Like, you would be sus. You wouldn't just immediately jump on that chance. I love how you got the space hamster in the second game. You can find it running around Normandy in 3. Yes, I do love that.
I assume everything is going well up here?
Edie and I are just enjoying the calm before the shitstorm, Commander.
How's the ship running, Edie?
I always work at optimal capacity.
Well, the Normandy's good. Everything's upgraded and better than ever. If we're talking about the crew, you probably have to ask a people person.
We can't beat the Reapers just with a skeleton crew.
I have the capacity to accommodate the slacking of any number of productively suspect humans, Sheppard.
What happened to the rest of the old crew? Maybe we could recruit them. Lots of Cerberus people think they're doing the right thing.
Perhaps you should consider upgrading my hardware.
Retrofits are always a pain in the ass.
I like... Oh,
Commander.
don't tell me I'm stuck.
Commander.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, thank God. Oh, that was scary. Okay, let's just talk to her from here now, not from that corner, because clearly you can get stuck there. I like how in the last game, he hated her, and now they're, like, actually pretty close. Because she saved his life. Aliens abducting dinosaurs sounds speculative, but then again, most things about the past are speculation. There's speculation based on years of accumulated evidence, though. I never noticed that before. Either that's a legendary edition or that's a mod thing. Oh, you can just check the war thing here. You don't have to go to the war room. All these priority. I like how Edie sent you an email. Welcome back. While we were docked at the Citadel, we received a large case marked for your personal attention. I scanned it and it looks like it contains a lot of high-end weaponry. EDI reserves name was stored by members of your former crew, but I still need your authorization. Let me know if you want. Let's just accept the delivery. Man, Dinosaurs vs. Aliens sounds like a cheesy movie. Or a great one. I like getting rid of anything that's, the Quarian fleet.
Commander, come to check on your new recruit.
Just wanted to see how you were doing.
Still trying to get my bearings. When I was working on the Normandy's upgrades, I left at the end of the day. I didn't even have a toothbrush or a change of clothing until I made some emergency purchases on the Citadel.
Next time you need something, just ask. We're all in this together.
Oh, it's no trouble, Commander. I'm sure you have larger concerns.
We can put in a requisition order.
My toothbrush is a Cision Pro Mark IV. It uses tiny Mass Effect fields to break up plaque and massage the gums. It costs 6,000 credits.
Okay, yeah. You're on your own with that.
In any event, I appreciate you giving me the chance to stay. Was there anything else?
We'll talk to her later. Alright, do we want to go to any of the other floors? We can go to medical. Maybe we'll go to engineering. Wait, where's Liara? I like how there's a whole section just called Liara. Let's go to engineering, talk to Diana Allers and Engineer Adams. Gotta let our engineers know they matter too, you know.
Commander, welcome back to the Normandy. Or maybe you should be saying that to me.
Engineer Adams, what are you doing here?
I was put in charge of the drive core retrofits. My experience on the Normandy SR-1 made me an obvious choice.
So, what do you think of our SR-2?
She's incredible. If there's one nice thing I can say about Cerberus, it's that they know how to build a ship.
The power of macaroni and cheese defies you.
Cerberus, I mean.
Now I want
I owe
mac
you
and
an
cheese,
apology.
goddammit.
How
Hello,
so?
Yuki.
Back when you got this ship, Dr. Chalk was contacting me, asking me to help with your mission against the Collectors. I refused. I didn't have your back, and I'm sorry for that.
Why didn't you join us?
I saw what happened to you when the Normandy went down. I didn't trust that it was really you, and I certainly didn't trust Cerberus. Also, as an officer of the Alliance, I don't just leave my post, you know?
Alright, how do we feel about this chat? We mad at him, or do we accept his reasoning? No issues with the game this time? No, I found out what the problem was after we left stream. So, I'll explain the context in a second, Ukes. But what happened is, he... do you remember this? So the part where it kept breaking was when we would try to go downstairs. And what the problem was is in that conversation with Liara, if you go watch the end of last stream, it would just cut out. And we were just standing there. And I kept getting thrown off. And the reason is because that's not how that scene is supposed to go. That's why it felt so abrupt. What's supposed to happen is another character is supposed to come up and be like, oh, I'm an Alliance specialist. Here's all the new retrofits on the Normandy. Also, you need to go down to this room to talk to Admiral Hackett, and then it's supposed to automatically load you into the conference room where you talk to Admiral Hackett. But because it would just cut out the conversation, it wasn't loading us in the right spot, so when we tried to go down there, the game was trying to load us in two areas at once, and the game was breaking. So it kept trying to reset to the last save point, which was that vision. And once it, we stopped it. In the description, it tells you where he is. But quickly, he's sick. Here, I'll give you the context, Yuki. This guy was an Alliance military officer. And he worked on the original retrofits for the first Normandy. That, remember, was blown up at the beginning of Mass Effect 2 when we died, and then we got resurrected. And then, remember, it was Cerberus who resurrected. He's fine. You don't need to pray for him. He'll be fine. But I appreciate it anyways. So, but remember that was made by Cerberus, and he was contacted to join the Cerberus group, but to join the Cerberus would mean leaving the Alliance military. No, he's fine. He just needs some rest. Literally what he's sick with is like, it's nothing. It's nothing. I promise you. He will be fine. He just couldn't stream was all. He can do everything else in his normal life. It was just streaming would have been too much energy. Specifically streaming, and you'll... Anyways. So this guy on the right, he was an Alliance military officer. He had the chance to join us for the second game, but he was like, one, I don't believe that they actually brought him back to life, because you can't do that, which, valid. And two, he is an Alliance military officer. There's no way he's just going to leave his post in the Alliance military to help a terrorist group like Cerberus, because that's ultimately what they are, is a terrorist group. So, chat, do we think he owes us an apology or not? Think all that makes sense. I'm gonna say no, he doesn't. Okay, cool. Benevolence. Ungabunga, no need to be sorry. Golden Banana always shed light on those who are worthy, and you have been truly worthy, Engineer Adams. Unga.
Your Alliance first. That's the way it should be.
Thank you, Commander. Glad to be aboard.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, sir.
Actually, I'm curious about his, what does he think of
Anything,
Edie?
Commander?
What do you think of Edie?
We had a good talk during the retrofit. A little strange at first, talking shop with an AI.
AI? I thought Edie posed as a VI to keep the likes of you from unplugging her.
Yeah, but I saw through her. Have you seen her hardware? Processing power is off the charts. And then there were the problems that kept fixing themselves. If I hadn't had her pegged, I would have sworn I was losing it.
You never expressed any skepticism, Lieutenant Adams.
I figured I'd better play it safe with the Cerberus AI, Edie. No offense.
None taken. As long as you keep your fingers out of my cognizance processors.
In the beginning, I tried disconnecting her from key processes without giving myself away. Easier said than done. But Joker seemed to trust her, and in time I saw her advantages. Even grew to like her.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, sir.
He was following his instincts and allegiance. Agreed. Question of the day, would you rather be a Birdman Turian or a Turtleman Krogan? Where's Diana Allers in Area 3? Starboard Cargo. I read Starboard and thought it was I thought first Starbucks and then I thought Starboard Chicken.
How's your new assignment working out, Allers?
Fairly normal, except for the unshackled AI, Matriarch Benezia's daughter, and the communicator that can reach Earth. The first two, I can deal with. That last one gets my attention.
So what are you asking for exactly?
Anything from Earth is the lead story right now. That's not opinion, it's fact.
Maybe I can pass on a few non-classified progress updates.
Seriously? You just doubled my ratings. I don't need FaceTime, just a data upload.
Tell people what's really happening on Earth. We need long recruiting lines on every planet after you air a story.
I can do this, Commander. Remind me to tell you about the time I made an Elcor cry.
Why are you happy about that? What the hell? So Turians are... Let me see. Where's the journal?
The Asari, roughly
These are the Turians.
1200 years ago, the Turians were invited to join the Citadel Council to fulfill the role of galactic...
Basically, Turians are... I call them bird people because apparently, according to the lore, their head things resemble feathers. They are a very militaristic species. Some would say they're too arrogant. Their whole society revolves around your military rank and how well you've done in the military and how useful you are for the Turian military. They have the largest military force in the galaxy. Then the turtle men are the... Where is it? Krogans. These guys.
Evolved in a hostile and vicious environment.
So Krogans are, I call them turtle men because they have extra strong skin. They're really good at fighting. Like they're also really good at fighting, and they have 2 of every organ to help them as they fight. So they have like 2 hearts, so that way if one goes down, they have a backup heart ready. They have 4 pairs of testicles. That's actually important because the Turians worked with the Solarians to create a thing called the genophage to make it so that way Turians can almost never have children because they reproduce super fast and they're super aggressive. So they were conquering worlds that were not theirs to claim, and it created a huge issue. Birdman, I guess. I truly don't have a preference. Basically, before humans joined the Citadel, Turians were C-Sec. I mean, they still were C-Sec even after humans joined. It wasn't until the end of the first game where humans became the major C-Sec people. But besides C-Sec, just in general, their whole thing is about military. Let's go pick a mission. Humans allowed, convinced the council to allow other races to join. If I remember correctly, there were Asari and some Solarians in C-Sec too, because the first ever Spectre was a Solarian. Not that C-Sec and Solarians are the same thing. But it still was mostly Turian. It was like 99% Turians, and then humans made it more like 90% or 80%. Alright, let's see what missions we want to go on. What are these symbols? Okay, so there's some blinking ones. All right, there. Okay, so let's look at our missions, I guess. What does this do? Is it under journal? Oh, there it is, yeah. Okay, so the Alliance discovered a new Cerberus laboratory located on Sanctum. Investigate the lab to deal with any potential threat. Cerberus has discovered a Prothean artifact on Eden Prime. Land on the planet to recover the artifact. And then there's Palaven. So, chat, without, if you play the game, don't spoil anything. Ah, yes, the giant map of hundreds of systems and then dozens of planets. Besides, Krogans are mostly indestructible. They're not really. They're just really, really hard to kill. I guess I'd choose Krogan. I always wanted a daughter. All mostly filled with rocks. I'm now starting to remember. From the first game, yes, but the second and third game, they don't do it that way anymore. If you really hate the first game, or at least the planet exploration of the first game, I understand. That is probably the worst part of the first game. Every game after that does it much better, in my opinion. Like, first of all, it gets rid of that. It just straight up gets rid of that. There is planetary exploration in the second and third game, but it's only for a couple of missions, and it's not a giant map that just goes on forever. They're very contained. I'd rather be sterile than arrogant. I mean, Krogans are pretty arrogant too. Let's be honest. They're just slightly less arrogant than Turians. And because they live for longer, they can kind of learn to be less arrogant, less prideful as well. But not all Turians are arrogant. Just the most of the ones we meet, because most of the ones we meet are soldiers. Or the counselor. Although I'll be honest, the counselor in the third game is like, he's actually pretty chill. He's like, yeah, we do need to work with them, but I understand why they don't want to work together, because they want to protect their own homeworld. So here's a chance for you, Sheppard, to maybe get past all of our politic BS. Krogans can back it up. Turians like to blow hot air. I would disagree. I think Turians can back it up too. I mean, look at Garrus. Turians are pretty capable too. Anyways, chat. So, first, do we want to get that go to the Cerberus lab? Do we want to get the Prothean artifact? Might help us build the Crucible. Or do we want to do our main mission? Go to Palaven. I'm going to let everybody choose 1, 2, or 3. Or you can just do the name of the thing. Turians needed help to stop the Krogans. That's mostly because of the fact that they're just, like, Krogans are just kind of insane, let's be honest. Like, they have just really insane stats in every category. What were we picking? We're picking which mission? Cerberus Lab, Prothean Artifact, go to Palaven. The reason we're going to Palaven is to get the leader of the Turians, of the Turian military. If we can save him, because he's trapped on a moon in the middle of a Reaper invasion. If we can save him, he will get the Turians to help us build the Crucible, or at least give us some extra soldiers. Okay, so we have a split between Cerberus Lab and Eden Prime. Remember, Eden Prime is the place from the first game where we find our first Prothean artifact. All right, Alpha, pick Eden Prime. You're going to be the decider. Mission 1 or Mission 2? Cerberus Lab or Eden Prime? Yuki wants to do the Cerberus Lab. Super Gaming wants to do go to Eden Prime. Cerberus Lab it is. Okay. I'm guessing this is the Cerberus Lab. I got your back, Yuki. The Normandy is equipped with a new and improved scanning pulse that can detect objects of interest. Use this to uncover war assets, artifacts, intel, and fuel as you fly around a system. Beware, however, that each time the pulse is used, the chance the Reapers will enter the system to investigate is increased. If a Reaper enters the system, you are in, flee, and wait until you have completed a mission before returning. So let's see, what can we buy? Is it just fuel? There's the Omega 4 relay from the last game. Where do I need to go? Greetings, Ishnavir. That's why Yuki has control of my votes when I'm absent. Where do I need to go again? We said Cerberus Lab. Located on Sanctum. Where's Sanctum? How are you doing this wonderful evening? I'm doing good. Anybody know where Sanctum is? Now, let me see if it says further. Nope, can't help you there. That's too much power alpha. Also, that's not how that works. If you're not here, the vote becomes 0, not 2 for Yuki. That would be unfair for the other viewers. Just check if there's nope. Okay, let's see.
I found something.
Hey, we got some salvage. Prothean data disks. Okay, let's get out of here. Oh, we got all the assets here. Where is Sanctum? Seeing I've been watching time, I think my votes should count for a bajillion of other people's. They count for 1 bajillionth of 1 bajillionth of a vote. There's how we choose the same thing. Anyway, so letting you vote for me when I'm not here doesn't change anything. How is this better than the first game? This doesn't look worse, but you talked about it not being like the first game, so I'm curious. Well, for starters, this is a planet that I could scan, and I don't have to... There's not that driving around. Like, there's the flying around, yes, but there's not the driving on the planets part that you talked about earlier. Followage. 3 years and 9 months. Wow. Means a lot. Be a little screwed. Where is this planet we're looking for? Did I miss it or something? Years down to time. Yep, same thing. Okay, let me check this. Vote on Paragon. It says the service lab. Now let me check. Let me Google this because I'm confused as heck. Sigurd's Castle Cluster Decora System. Sigurd's Castle Cluster. There we go. It says at the bottom. I'm so dumb. Let's fly to the Cerberus lab. It also tells me that might be a mod, but it's telling me where I need to go instead of flying randomly.
Signal confirmed.
Oh, we got some fuel credits. And also, instead of doing the like for driving around, it's just the scanner. That's all you do. So it's much better this way, in my opinion. Ooh, free 10,000 credits. All right, let's do a mission. I thought everyone knew time began in 1776. Yeah, exactly. Before 1776, there is no history. 100% confirmed. Currently, we only have 2. Let's just save and exit. Is this our snipper? I only need 1 pistol, really. Increase damage by 15%, yes. Increase auto-targeting software adjusts to the user's pulse and breath rate, assisting aim. Confirm. That does remove one of the tedious parts of the first game, they were very ambitious with what they were trying to do. To be fair, the game was made in like 2006, 2007. So I'm not surprised at how rough it was at times. But they improved. I promise you, if you play the first game and you skip all the go collect stuff on random planets missions, right? And then you play and you only do the missions that they give you in the journal, you'll be able to finish the game just fine. You'll have plenty of money. And then you play the second game, you will be like, oh, this game is so much better. There's a reason why the second game is considered by most to be the best game in the series. Just a scanner, we're getting spoiled. Well, I guess the dawn of time is even sooner. Didn't something happen in 1492? Nope, 1776. Everything started in 1776. Look here, look. I'll even have Ron Swanson tell you. Do I have browser set up as browser?
And I will spend the day getting to know London's history.
History began on July 4th, 1776. Everything before that was a mistake.
Confirmed. 100% confirmed. Forehead. One of my favorite memes. Oh shit, we have a bunch of points. Look at our reputation right now. We got that little bit of darkness in us, a little bit of renegade. But we're mostly a paragon. So let's see. Sticky grenade. Fitness. Put some of the muscle and become fearless in close quarters combat. More health damage. More melee damage. More health. More Shaled's burial. Stick this grenade to your opponents and the explosion will tear apart the target and the shrapnel will damage. I'm putting a point in that. I love the tree. It's so much clearer. And I like always getting the first few upgrades because it's a straight tree. And now we got 5 points. And we can get 1 upgrade. So we can upgrade our disruptor ammo, our crier ammo, our incinerate, our tactical cloak, our sticky grenade, sabotage, our operational mastery, or our fitness. I'll let chat decide while we look at this. True, there was no world before Spanish discovered the New World in 1492. If Parks and Recreation said it, then it must be true. Exactly. If Ron Swanson from Parks and Recreation said it, it must be true. It can't be fake at all, chat. Clipping that. All right, so chat, what do you guys want to upgrade? I know what I would upgrade for the memes, but I want to know what you would upgrade. Disruptor hammer from Super Gaming Texas. Okay. See what else everybody says. I'll give you guys 30 more seconds. After this mission, I'm going to take a break and get a snack. Because I'm a hungry boy. I have a sabotage since if we add an extra... Oh, we get sabotage. Sabotage. Got a point. Sabotage, the reason... there's a game called Sabotage where you're trying to make the best boba drink and you sabotage the other people. I'm going to go with disruptor ammo. Alright, so... Let's see, increase ammo capacity or increase headshot damage. I want to increase our ammo capacity. We run out of ammo pretty quickly. Not gonna lie. What's the final upgrade? Increase health damage by 5. So stunning a target. That one could be useful for later. I'm gonna go with ammo increase. Alright, let's see what Liara. Ah, fuck.
Commander, I've got a hail from Admiral Hackett.
I pressed escape by accident.
Put him through, Lieutenant.
Sheppard, we've uncovered a secret Cerberus lab, function unknown. We sent in a recon team, but they were forced to pull out before they got very far.
Any other intel?
We think they're using the facility to warehouse and study Reaper tech. We've been wondering how Cerberus is connected to the Reapers, and this might give us some answers.
We're on it.
Find out what Cerberus is doing and get me any Reaper tech samples you can, Commander. Hack it out.
In case you can't tell, I have ADHD and I like my little my trigger toys or my fidget toys. This is probably my favorite fidget toy because it's a shuriken or a ninja star from Overwatch 2 from one of Genji's as a fidget spinner. I've had it for a while though.
On my way.
So the ball bearings in it are starting to fall apart. Remember when we used to work for these guys?
Will only lead to Metagel advances for Hanover. Only Cerberus would call that a failure.
That's weird looking. Guess we found it.
Oh, is this supposed to be the multiplayer mission from the first game? Or from the original game? Because it feels like the multiplayer mission from that game. Just stealing some credits from Cerberus. Classic. Ooh, right-hand scope. Finally here, while the troops are really intense, smiles. And Smonka Giga. Oh, I see what we gotta do. We gotta collect these and then bring them to the thing.
Second sample located, Commander. Nav point updated.
Good work.
That's the interrogation has a suicide on capture orders confirmed. Cerberus is my friend. Obey. Protect humanity at any cost. Okay. That's not monk ass.
Okay. Second sample's secure. Heading back to you now. Just need to hold out until Cortez can pick us up.
Nothing like having your back to the wall.
Never said it would be easy.
Waiting for Cortez. That's how you get rid of shield guys. Oh my god. And that's how you miss a shot. That's how you miss 2 shots. Is that all of them? Nope.
Roger that.
Stay focused. This isn't over yet.
I can do this all day.
Right away.
I'm on it.
Cortez, do you copy? What's your status?
Engaging multiple targets. Time for some new business.
Lieutenant!
Last stand, Commander?
Just stay focused and keep at it.
Oh, that was simple.
I'm on it.
I'm on it.
Got it.
Come at me, bro.
10. You
Cross
copy?
shot.
I hope he's still alive.
He'll make it. Let's just keep the landing pad clear. Heading for extraction point now. Roger that.
Got it.
I'm on it.
There's too many of them. This is not good for the ungabungas. Let's get out of here. Think of it this way: if you do more damage to the enemy, you can repeat the damage
Commander, we've
more
got our
often.
best engineers
That
looking
is a
at the
good
Reaper
point.
tech you secured from that lab.
What was Cerberus doing with it?
We don't know yet, but whatever Cerberus is up to, it can't be good. Even if we can't determine its purpose, we've disrupted their experiments.
I doubt they'll just close up shop.
Agreed. We'll keep sending strikes against the facility. Good work, Commander.
All right. Hey, we got some money. That pays for my gas. All right, we're gonna go on a quick break. Ooh, a gimme ghoul. Oh, no one caught it.
You'd never know there was a war on. Unread messages at your private terminal, Commander.
Okay, we'll read those after a minute. We are gonna go on a break, everyone. Everyone's gonna get a quick ad-areno. I need to get a little snacky snack, and then I'll be back. Hello, my name is Dr. Foe, and I work for the Paranormal Entertainment Neurological and Intelligence Studies. There is a new disease sweeping the nation that affects ones of Americans per day. This new disease is known as dainbermage. Do not be alarmed, we know the cause of this dainbermage. You can get it from many sources such as watching TikTok, reading YouTube comments, watching bad TV shows or movies, reading fan fiction, engaging with social media, and many other sources found on the internet. This disease is highly contagious and can spread from person to person. You will know if you have the dainbermage if you are experiencing symptoms such as commenting on videos on the internet, commenting on social media posts, talking in live stream chats, browsing sources such as Tumblr or Reddit, and any activity that requires you to connect on social media with strangers. If you do have dainbermage, contact your local PNIS office, and an agent will immediately come to slow the effects of the dainbermage. If an agent is not able to come to get you in 24 hours, do not be alarmed. You can begin self-medication. One of the forms of self-medication is watching Zaggard on twitch.tv or the YouTubes. We have discovered that dainbermage is slowed by the element known as cringe. As you can see by the state-of-the-art presentation on your screen, the cringe waves released from your monitor and speakers create a temporary shield to protect your brain from the dainbermage. However, there is no known cure, so you must continue to medicate once per week to protect yourself from its dangerous effects. This has been a PSA by Paranormal Entertainment Neurological and Intelligence Studies. Remember, dainbermage. We all certainly have it.
Have you ever felt like you were suffocating? Ever feel like there's no escape from that crushing feeling in your chest? Then your doctor might recommend air. Air is a new, free alternative to nothing. Our scientists have spent decades perfecting this product with extensive testing, years of research, and trial and error. We found a way to change the carbon dioxide in the atmosphere into breathable air just for you, using safe compostable materials such as trees. So you don't have to worry about ruining the environment while using air. 9 out of 10 doctors agree that air is essential to your heart, lungs, and brain. Air can also lead to cyclones, blizzards, cold and heat waves, thunderstorms, and tornadoes. If you are experiencing any of these symptoms, please call emergency services and a team will be on their way to help you as quickly as possible. Do not take air without speaking to your doctor first, because air is not for everyone. If you are already using air, tell your doctor before he prescribes you any new medication. Whatever the case may be, air is here to help you out. Air. Take a breath.
All right, we're back, people. Okay, next mission, we're gonna do the one, not the Cerberus one. Yeah, let's do some scanning though. Where's the next one? It's the... No. We're gonna go recover a Prothean artifact. Eden Prime. Where it all began. Asgard. Every time I think of Asgard now, I think of that scene from The Office where Jan names her daughter Astrid and they misspell it.
Something.
So it says, oh, hello. Okay, cool. And they misspell her name instead of Astrid. It says, "Happy birthday, Astrid." That was just great. What do we find? More Prothean data. Poggers. Let's go to where it all began. Eden Prime, everyone. Does this mean this is the beginning of the end? Let's actually level them up this time. Okay, so we'll give her warp ammo. Don't press escape. We'll give her warp. Pure biotic. Always good to give your teammates more health and stuff. All right, we have 11. I'm not going to upgrade the warp ammo. So chat, singularity, stasis, warp, or... let's go with just ability. So singularity, stasis, or warp. Singularity is where you make that orb that makes them start floating all weightlessness around it. Stasis freezes them in stasis. And warp teleports Liara to an enemy. Oh no, it stops the target from regenerating health. And it weakens their armor. Ooh, that's pretty useful. So, which one are we thinking, chat? If nobody picks one, I'm just gonna go with singularity. I'll give you all a couple of more secondinos. Alright, we're gonna go singularity. Let's see, increase singularity hold duration, increase impact radius, inflict damage per second, increase recharge speed, expand the singularity field, or detonate singularity when field dies to inflict. Ooh. I think the impact radius would be better. Oh, someone said warp. Okay. Let's see. Increase force damage and impact radius of combo detonations. Increase damage. I think this one is better, improving the combos. And then that's all the points we have to spend. For James, I'm not even gonna worry about what you guys want with him for a simple reason. He is one of the most boring characters in the entire series. There's like one good thing they did with him, and even the people who are like, wow, that was a great thing, are like, oh, he's so boring. Okay, we got 6 points. Let's just improve his frag grenade, increase impact radius, increase damage. Let's increase damage.
Eden Prime. This is where it all began.
Where we first find artifact of the golden banana, which
Where
teach
the
us of
Prothean
the black
beacon
banana.
gave you the vision that warned us about the Reapers.
Yes, the black banana.
And where you went up against Saren and the Geth for the first time, no?
Yes. And now, with Cerberus here, Eden Prime's colonists are under attack again.
Seems like more than just 3 years ago.
How bad?
A lot of dead civilians. Lost one of my men, Jenkins, to a Geth drone.
Reports said Saren had bombs set up to wipe out the whole colony.
It was true, but we used the ingenious of the ape mind to stop the evil birb-man.
Not on my watch.
Damn straight.
Cerberus hit Eden Prime hard. Whatever they found here was worth a major offensive. There are survivors elsewhere on the colony, but they killed everyone near the dig site.
These ape have difficult time in space. Must not like other species as much. But we will protect them, and we will find artifact of golden banana.
They deserve better.
I know. The Alliance did what it could to evacuate colonists, but Cerberus came in so quickly.
If we find survivors, we'll do
Saw
what
your
we
YouTube
can.
short had me laughing at work.
What about this artifact?
I'm glad,
Is
Hellspawn.
it part of the Prothean device we found on Mars?
How you been, by the way?
The Alliance didn't get any specifics about what Cerberus has uncovered. But whatever it is, it's better off with us than with Cerberus.
I'm bringing you in as close to the dig site as I can. No way we'll avoid detection, but you should have a few minutes.
Appreciate it.
All part of the service, Commander.
The
All right,
service?
everyone. Get ready to
Will
move.
you make me a Chilean bass?
With luck, we can get to the dig site before Cerberus knows we're here.
Then they're already there. We know.
No sign of survivors. Come on, we need to find the dig site.
This was a beautiful colony once.
They came back after the Geth attack. They'll come back from this.
They rebuilt Mindwar. It wasn't the same.
They'll never forget. All we can hope is that they grow stronger for it.
Ooh, free money. Thank you, colonists. Memorial Dawn from the past by neighborhood. Colonists certainly have accepted the story that they have gone to perform tedious but safe manual labor at a Cerberus research camp on the other side of the planet. But when we increased food and food rations as payment for the work, most of the complaints died. Maintain the story as long as
Sheppard, this Cerberus data could help the colonists still alive on other parts of Eden Prime.
How?
I can get this intel to Eden Prime's resistance. Maybe it will help them fight back against Cerberus.
Look at that. Bits of Prothean tech sticking out of the ground like an old bone.
Hey, Liara, you ever find dinosaurs while you're digging around?
No, dinosaurs and other fossils would be paleontology. I'm an archaeologist. I study artifacts left by sapient species. The two fields are completely different, and... you were joking.
Hey, I just like dinosaurs.
I do like the
There, that's the elevator that
the way
leads
they
down
wrote
into
the
dig
characters.
site.
Been good working, playing games on the weekend. Ooh, what games you been playing? Anything interesting? Let me know. I've been playing that Marble Rables.
Doesn't seem
Trying to catch up
possible.
on some shows while also
It's not
checking
a
out different
Prothean
anime.
artifact, it's-
Haven't watched anime in a hot minute. At least not any new ones.
A Prothean?
We found a Prothean,
Lecter?
chat.
Those things the Reapers turned the Protheans into?
An original Prothean.
No, an original unmodified Prothean who's still alive.
You're right. That doesn't sound possible.
You saw Prothean stasis chambers in the archives on Ilos. The only reason those failed was a lack of power. Cerberus found this in an underground bunker. It still has power. He's been in stasis for the past 50,000 years, waiting for us. Think of what we could learn.
Is true. Maybe follower of Golden Banana can speak to the great Golden Banana farmers of ancient past. Quick!
What can you tell me about the Protheans? The people, not the technology.
Given your experience with the Prothean cipher, you probably know as much about them as I do. The Prothean Empire spanned the known galaxy. They uplifted countless other species to help them join the galactic community.
Uplifted, huh? Like when the Solarians helped the Krogan to evolve a little faster.
Yes. Judging by the dig sites like the Prothean Archive on Mars or here on Eden Prime, the Protheans wanted other species to learn. It's clear that they prize knowledge, growth, and cooperation with the rest of the galaxy.
Do we say impressive or sounds too friendly, chat? What's a new anime you've been watching, Hellspawn? I'm curious. You have any recommendations? I haven't really been watching TV because I have to spend so much time making videos these days. Plus, I'm busy working on my Dungeons and Dragons game. Only a week and a half till our first session. Much excite, much excite. A Litleo. Litleo. Meow. Dude, imagine if I had a cat that could spit fire. That would be fucking scary, dude. Alright, looks like we're going with the president. Piques interest in ape leader. Quick, open pod.
The way you describe them, they sound a lot like the Asari.
I'm certain I'm coloring their culture with my own perceptions. Whatever the Protheans were, finding one alive represents an incredible opportunity.
Just remember, Liara was like, they loved teaching people and they wanted to join the galaxy in knowledge and togetherness. That's her belief. Just remember that. It's important. Just beat Zelda's of Echo and just downloaded one of the Yakuza games. Ooh, Zelda Echoes of Wisdom was a lot of fun. Some people were hating on it and I did not understand why. Not when it was coming out and not when it came out. I thought it was fun. Haven't played the Yakuza games. I hear they're really fun. Me, I'm glad you're here. Having Lizard Lady ready to help us with a Golden Banana farmer. Good idea.
Good thing we brought our Prothean expert.
I hope I can help. If this single Prothean was sent into stasis, he could be the foremost scientist of his time, or perhaps the wisest counselor. Cerberus damaged the life pod when they excavated it. The life signs are unstable.
Then let's get him out of there.
No, breaking open the pod would kill him. We have to find the command signal that ends the stasis mode. We also need to figure out how to physically open the pod without doing more damage. Cerberus took over the labs nearby to research what they found at the dig site. That's likely our best bet.
Maku's here.
All right. Let's get moving before more of them come back.
Cerberus is studying it to find the stasis deactivation signal.
They were gunned down while having drinks and watching the game.
Son of a bitch, this was somebody's home.
Dude, it feels so bad, man. Let's get the information. Get out of here. Sakamoto Days. Oh yeah, I heard that came out and people are liking it. I think I remember reading the manga. Is this a video of the Protheans being attacked by the Reapers?
I never thought our empire would fall. It won't. We will sleep here until the Reapers return to dark space. Then we will rise, 1,000,000 strong. For the Empire. For the Empire. Get to your stasis pod. Victory. Broadcast the stasis readiness signal to all life pods.
And the refugees who have yet to reach the bunker?
Their sacrifice will be honored in the coming Empire.
I've got the signal.
You understood that?
You didn't?
No. All I saw was static. Cerberus was trying to make sense of it without success. The Prothean cipher you received on Pharaohs, it lets you see the images as a Prothean would and understand their language.
Whatever it does, I saw the video. And the signal they used.
Perfect. Then we just need to figure out how to physically open the pod.
Got it! Right away. Got it. Right away.
Let's get in.
I'm on it. Affirmative.
I'm on it.
Any ammo? Such.
Yeah. Affirmative. Roger that.
There. That lab found footage of the Protheans. Cerberus is studying it to figure out how to physically open the pod.
Ah, good. Ammo. Let's see what we get this time. What's Sakamoto? How is Sakamoto Days? I like how their biotics are green instead of blue.
Victory! Seal the button!
Acknowledged.
How many have we lost?
Reaper forces have destroyed approximately 300,000 life pods.
Third of our people.
Alert! North side bulkhead cannot be sealed. Hostiles detected.
Then all forces to the north.
You understood that one too?
Yes.
Excellent. Then we have everything we need to open the pod.
Backup forces are here. Got it.
Affirmative.
I'm on it. Right away.
I keep wanting to press shift to run.
I'm on it. Right away. Got it. Understood. Got it.
I need support.
Got it.
Roger that.
How many of you monkeys are left? You have failed the ways of the great ape empire. And because of your failure, we will die to the black
They've
bananas.
retracted the
minions.
bridge. We have to find another way across.
I shall trust my fellow ape friend. Where's the other way? Oh, I'm done.
Yup.
So I think a few episodes to get into a show. Been hooked since episode 1. That's a good sign. Maybe I'll watch it. Haven't watched a new anime in like 6 months. Maybe longer. I don't want to get too hooked into a show is the only problem. Alright, let's release this Prothean.
Perfect. It'll take a few moments for the life pod to process it.
Lots of bogies inbound, Commander. We'll have to hold this position.
I like this achievement.
Here they come.
Okay, just need to get 4 more of those.
Roger that. I'm on it.
Is that all of them? There's my answer.
Got it.
I've heard nothing but good things about Sakamoto Days. Yeah, it sounds so familiar. I feel like I've watched it before. Or I've read it. Like, the name sounds so freaking familiar. From, like, way back when. They only released 1 episode a week on Saturday, and 4 or 5 episodes so far. Why do people say that like that's a bad thing? I love when episodes release weekly. I honestly hate when all the episodes are dumped at once.
Looks like we've got a second.
It gets rid of a lot of the hype.
Wish my corner man was here. I could use an ice pack.
Has the life pod ended stasis mode?
We're almost there.
If anybody's low, there's a Cerberus supply cache in the building next door.
I can lay down a singularity to block enemy access. Heavy mech, don't let it get close! I'm on it.
Roger that. Roger that. I'm on it.
I can't see in all this dust. I think this is something. Right. Yes. I forgot we could get into the mechs in this game.
There. You can open the life pod now.
It is from way back. You could be confusing it for Sakamoto Desuga. I could be confusing it for Sakamoto Desuga. Is it a continuation of Sakamoto Desuga? Is that it? Or is it a completely different series? Sakamoto Desuga is so funny. I kind of want to show it to Claire.
There, you've got it.
That's what the Protheans looked like. This is a real Prothean, Yuki. A living, breathing Prothean.
It may take him some time to fully
One of
regain
the farmers of
consciousness.
the Golden Banana. Nah, wholly different. Oh, okay.
Be careful, he's confused.
Oh, I didn't know about that. Okay.
Remember, it's been 50,000 years for us, but for him, it's only been...
A few minutes!
No. The bunker is falling. There is no other option.
There are pods online! Those soldiers are still alive!
Their sacrifice will be honored in the coming Empire. Preparing neutron bombardment. Get to your life pod now.
What a momentous occasion.
Neutron bombardment underway.
Golden banana. Is this true? Yes. This is a Prothean.
Bunker is secure. Commander traffic.
What is left of it? Few hundred people. How am I to rebuild an empire from that?
Further adjustments may be necessary. The neutron purge compromised the facility.
Clarify.
Sensors are damaged. Automated reactivation is not an option. You'll remain in stasis until a new culture discovers this bunker. This may lead to a power shortage.
Do not shut off more pods! I need the few that are left!
Power needs will be triaged appropriately. You will be the voice of our people.
I will be more than that.
We found a Prothean, guys.
How many others?
Just you. You can understand me?
Yes. Now that I've read your physiology, your nervous system, enough to understand your language.
So you were reading me while I was seeing...
Our last moments. Our failure.
Do we call it a failure, chat? Was it a... Do we say it wasn't a failure? I'm gonna say, was not failure, was survival. So you could destroy the evil minions of the Black Banana. Then, help us in the future.
Your people did everything they could. They never gave up. And I could use some of that commitment now.
Sheppard, whatever you did got...
Asari. Human. I'm surrounded by primitives.
It's not safe here. Will you join us?
You fight the Reapers?
Yes.
Then we will see.
I agree.
A living Prothean?
That's correct, Admiral. But he's not quite what we expected.
Commander, our scientists barely understand what they need to do here. If the Prothean can help us construct this device, we need his cooperation.
Understood, Admiral.
We're losing colonies faster than we can evacuate. We've never seen a force like the Reapers.
He has, Admiral.
Can he help us?
I intend to find out.
Good. Cerberus slipped up and gave us a new weapon. Don't let it go to waste. Hack it out.
That's a DLC mission in the original game, by the way.
Sheppard, I need you down in the port cargo hold. It's about our new guest.
I'm on my way. What's the problem?
I've tried to make the room more accommodating, but they're not letting me talk to him.
Apologies, Doctor. Contact protocol with a new species. Assume hostility. We had to dust off the regulations.
But he's not new. I've spent my life studying Protheans.
Do we trust him or do we be careful? What is your option here, chat? Do you think a farmer of the golden banana is someone we can trust to fight the evils of the black banana? 10, 9, 8, 7. I say we trust him. He is farmer of Golden Banana. He would know what is best to stop the evil Black Banana.
At ease. I don't think our guest will be a problem. Will he?
That depends on you. I can sense fear in you, anxiety and distress. The Reapers are winning.
What do you mean, you sense?
All life provides clues for those who can read them. It is in your cells, your DNA. Experience is a biological marker.
Then what exactly did I experience back on Eden Prime? That was a hell of a flashback.
The battle left its own mark on me. I communicated this to you. It can work both ways.
Like your beacons.
Yes. Which...
Ah, the visions from the first game again.
You found one. You saw it all. Our destruction, our warnings. Why weren't they heeded? Why didn't you prepare for the Reapers, human?
It's Commander, and nobody could understand your warnings. The beacon nearly killed me.
Then communication is still primitive in this cycle.
We pieced together what we could, and used it to stop a Reaper invasion 3 years ago.
Then the extinction was delayed.
Twice, actually.
Now we have your plans for the device. We're going to build it.
Device?
The weapon your people were working on. I'd hoped you could tell us how to finish it.
We never finished it. It was too late.
Then I take it you don't know anything about the catalyst?
No. I was a soldier, not a scientist. Skilled in one art, killing.
What was your mission?
Among my people, there were avatars of many traits. Bravery, strength, cunning. A single exemplar for each.
Which are you?
The embodiment of vengeance. I am the anger of a dead people, demanding blood be spilled for the blood we lost. Only when the last Reaper has been destroyed will my purpose be fulfilled. I have no other reason to exist. Those who share my purpose become allies. Those who do not become casualties.
Do we agree or do we say that's extreme? What is our thought in this, chat? I think extreme to fight, but also, the Reapers are the true threat. They are the followers. They are the minions of the Black Banana. Essence. They are parts of his essence, here to corrupt all of the Golden Banana. I agree. Anyone who follows the Black Banana, they are monsters. I don't know. The Reapers are literally a set of... I'm going to go with what you said. I'm just going to say why I disagree real quick, Yuki. The Reapers are literally a group of AI that are made to wipe out, genocide an entire... not just species, but an entire galaxy over 50,000 years. That's their whole purpose. So... I think wanting to destroy all of them isn't extreme. I think it makes sense. You can't really retrain an AI. Especially not one on that scale. But I will go with what you said. Is extreme. Why not retrain Reaper? Make them farmer of Black Banana instead of part of... farmer of Golden Banana instead of part of Black Banana.
Nothing in our fight against the Reapers has been that cut and dried.
Because you still have hope that this war will end with your honor intact.
I do.
Stand in the ashes of 1 trillion dead souls and ask the ghosts if honor matters. This silence is your answer.
We found this at the dig site. I assume it belongs to you.
It is a memory shard.
Could it help us with the device?
No, it contains only pain. But I will help you fight. And
Is that where the quote
thing
originates
Reapers
from?
hear before they die will be the last voice of the Protheans, sending them to their grave.
If you don't mind, I have a few more questions I'd like to ask.
Here it comes.
I've written over a dozen studies on your species. I've published in several journals that...
Amusing. Asari have finally mastered writing.
I'm sorry?
Never mind. What do you wish to know?
The honor one, in case it wasn't clear. No, I figured. I was just waiting till there was a break. I don't know if this is where it originates from, but I know it is extremely popular because of this DLC. I think it might originally be a Roman quote. Although instead of 1 trillion dead souls, they said 1 billion possibly, but I can't be 100% certain of that. All right, let's start with the what is a Prothean
Is there
device?
anything more you can tell us about this device your people were trying to build?
We heard only stories. They said our scientists were constructing a great machine that had the power to defeat the Reapers.
You never saw it?
By that point, the Empire was smashed into pieces. None of us knew what the others were doing.
Well, if we don't finish it soon, the same will be true of us.
What is your
We've
sensory
never
ability?
seen a species with this sensory ability you have.
It was common among my people, imparting experience through touch, the chemistry of life. Complicated ideas could be absorbed in seconds.
That sounds very useful.
We evolved as hunters. Reading 1,000 details in our environment ensured our survival.
This explains the beacons.
I'm beginning to understand the beacons a bit more.
Later, we developed technology to harness our ability. Information could be stored in certain objects through touch. Memory has its own biomarker, its own chemistry, as do knowledge and skills. The beacons could remember these things.
Things like Reaper invasions.
Yes, I can still sense the turmoil in you, witnessing the extinction of our empire. The fabric of your being was forever marked that day.
Why is this room like it?
So could you read something about this room?
There was liquid, a form of incubation. The DNA of a Krogan who lived here. He was powerful, prone to violence.
I'm impressed. His name was Grunt.
And if he were my enemy, I would have given him a wide berth. There is great strength in his genes.
What was Prothean civilization like? Now remember, this is important because Liara has always believed they were a civilization who were like the Asari, who went throughout the galaxy, helping the lesser evolved species become more evolved, teaching them reading and writing, technology, math and science, all the STEM stuff. And then they would join them together as part of their society, all as one in equality.
Liara here would never forgive me if I didn't ask you. What was Prothean civilization like?
Yes, I've always wondered, what sort of government did you have, and can you tell me about your religious beliefs, or perhaps the...
We are dead now. What does it matter?
I'm sorry. Studying your history has been a lifelong passion of mine.
When I was born, our empire was already at war with the Reapers. The first thing I remember was seeing my planet on fire.
What was your civilization like before the Reaper attack?
We were the dominant race of our cycle. We ruled the galaxy.
My studies indicated you were the only race engaged in space travel at the time. I always found that curious.
We were one empire composed of many subjects. All eventually called themselves Prothean.
What if they didn't want to?
They weren't given a choice.
Are you saying you enslaved the other species?
Any could oppose us if they wished. And if they had won, they would have ruled. Many tried, none succeeded.
I had no idea Protheans were so severe.
It was by necessity. Very early we encountered the dangers posed by machine intelligence. They rebelled against us.
We've had the same problem. They're called Geth.
We could not allow the machines to surpass us. It was decided the only way to win was to unite all organic life within our empire.
Did it work?
For a time, the Metacon War, we were turning the tide until the Reapers arrived. Then we understood machines had surpassed us long ago in ways we could never imagine.
So yeah, turns out they weren't some benevolent peacekeeping society who gave people technology, science, math, and engineering. No. They were the Roman Empire of space that just fucking went around when you are part of Rome, now you are part of Rome, now you are part of Rome. We don't want to be part of Rome. Well, too fucking bad. Ugh. Fucking love that.
Back on Eden Prime, it looked like there were other stasis pods. What happened?
The Empire had fallen, and we knew our cycle was lost. We were the final vanguard, the best soldiers left alive.
So more of you were supposed to survive into this cycle?
Honestly, kind of based.
Under
Yeah.
my leadership, a new Prothean empire would have arisen. We would have commanded the races of your time to prepare for the next Reaper invasion. But traitors within our ranks, indoctrinated agents, betrayed us, and the Reapers discovered our plan.
Just out of curiosity, how would you have commanded us?
By leaving you no other option. You would have joined our army, or faced the Reapers alone.
We've uncovered quite a few Prothean ruins. Were you observing our ancestors?
Before the war, we cultivated species who showed potential. Eventually, you would have been offered a choice to join the Empire. But when the Reapers attacked, we ceased all study. We hoped they would see you as too primitive to harvest.
Well, thank you. I think. What can you tell us about your own war with the Reapers?
Many of the details were lost. The conflict lasted for centuries. Those that faced the Reapers in the beginning were long dead when I was born. There were memory shards, however, passed down from soldier to soldier. They gave us fragments of what happened.
Several years ago, we found a Prothean VI that called itself Vigil on the planet Ilos. He was the caretaker of a research project.
During my life, Ilos was only a rumor. It was said we had cities there, built on the ruins of a civilization before us, the Inusanon. If our scientists did have a research facility, whatever they were doing was secret.
Yes, Vigil said they wiped all traces of themselves from the records so the Reapers couldn't find them.
The scientists eventually went into cryogenic stasis.
More of my people survived?
No, but they did stop the Reapers from taking control of the Citadel in this cycle. It delayed their invasion.
I never saw the Citadel. It was captured long before I was born.
How did your people wage war against the Reapers?
Attrition. We fought them system by system, planet by planet, city by city. Entire worlds were sacrificed just to slow the Reapers down. Time they spent harvesting a population was time we could regroup.
That must have cost you in the long run.
Yes. Our own people would be indoctrinated, converted,
Monk Giga.
then turned against us. But there was no choice. Mercy is not a weapon. It is a weakness.
Why do you think your own cycle lost the war?
What had been our strength, our empire, became a liability. All races conformed to one doctrine, one strategy. The Reapers exploited this. Once they found our weaknesses, we could not adapt. The subservient races became divided and confused. Then, it was only a matter of time.
I'm happy to say our cycle is different. Most races cooperate, but they still remain unique.
Then it may be your only hope.
Thank you for talking with me. I never imagined actually meeting a Prothean.
This has been amusing.
Oh?
To discover the most primitive races of my time now rule the galaxy. The Asari, the humans, the Turians.
There's also the Solarians.
The lizard people evolved.
I believe they're amphibian.
They used to eat flies. Commander, you may count on me. I am known as Javik, though I still need time to recover. The shock has not worn off yet.
I understand. This must be a hell of an experience for you. We're just glad to have you aboard, Javik.
Ooh, the particle rifle. Alright, so we now have a new person who can join us. Javik. Let's save here real quick. It's been a hot minute. We're gonna go on another break. Clear got home, and it's perfect timing because ads were about to start playing on Twitch and probably on YouTube. By the way, we have ads now, in case you didn't know. On YouTube, that is.
Barry Smoke here to talk about fire that instantly heats, cooks, combusts, and destroys. Fire is no ordinary heater. With its all-powerful oxygen absorption, fire heats up the coldest of areas. Uncooked meat can cause major health problems, but fire ends that problem like nobody's business. Plus, fire's heating power is so strong, it even works outside! Now you can stay warm outside using twigs and sticks out in nature. Fire is perfect for chefs, campers, and scientists. Fire is super powerful, and once it rages, it doesn't stop. And for emergency heating, fire starts up instantly, even in the coldest of climates. Fire is awesome, but remember to follow fire safety guidelines or you could be in major bind. If you order fire in the next 30 milliseconds, we'll send not 1, not 2, but 10 fires straight to your house with a free can of gasoline on top. Fire. Stay warm.
Do you feel tired, confused, or dizzy? Have you ever felt like you just can't go on because of massive headaches? Then try water! Water is the newest soft drink on the market. It's refreshing and delicious, all while containing 0 sugar, 0 corn syrup, and 0 calories. Water will give you the strength to complete the toughest of tasks on the hottest of days. Water can even be used for cleaning yourself and your clothes. An overexposure to water can lead to flooding, massive downpours, tsunamis, whirlpools, and even drowning. Gnarly, dudes. If this happens to you, call 911 and some bros will be there in a flash. If you're planning to use water without an experienced physician around, please make sure you bring along someone who is CPR certified. Man, water is good. Water, have a sip.
back, chat. Let's go to the combat. I had some walnuts off screen. Nasty. We found more of the Crucible blueprints. And the Cerberus data. Pog. And we have Eden Prime support now. Let's poggerific. Alright, now for our final mission of the day. Our main mission. The best way to get support. We might as well buy some fuel. Stock up. It's time to help the Turians. Which one is this? Oh, it's a citadel.
Signal confirmed.
The Reapers are closing in. Monka Giga.
Evasion successful. I found something.
Oh no. We'll have to come
Reapers
back.
eluded.
Let's start our main mission, chat. Looks like we can't have Javik join us yet. We can have the Collector armor, the Blood Dragon armor, or the N7. I'm going to stick with the N7. Main mission, let's go into the meat and potatoes, chat. Why you gotta make me hungry before my dinner? Alright, sticky grenade has actually been pretty good, so let's... That would be super useful. Grenade stay active for 15 seconds when attached to a wall. Surface exploding when an enemy approaches. I think increasing the damage... No. Let's increase the damage. And then the damage done to armored units will be next. Liara. Will increase her warp, increase weapon damage taken by target by 15%. Let's increase the combo damage we can do with it. And then we'll just increase his frag grenades. What do you mean? My bad. Just had dinner, so food is on the brain. You monster. You bastardo. I like the way the Turian ships look. Very uniform. Turians versus the Reapers. There's the Normandy. Who's the Golden Banana's favorite monkey? Commander Sheppard. Life tip. If you find ruins of Golden Banana Farmer Factory, do not disturb unless you have been connected with the light of the Golden Banana.
Oh no. No. Palaven.
We have an old friend there.
Holy hell. They're getting decimated.
That's the Turian homeworld, by
Strongest
the way.
military in the galaxy, and the Reapers are obliterating it.
Was it like this on Earth?
Pretty widely applicable life tip.
Yes.
Sheppard. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Commander, the LZ's getting swarmed.
James, open that hatch.
Thankfully, the husks are stupid. Is there anything I can collect over here? You can hear, you can see a Reaper in the distance. This is one of the things I love about the third game, is the whole game you can see the Reapers attacking us. It's not just one Reaper per game. There's a Reaper everywhere. Find the commanding officer. Now's the train is our only invention. That's not going to last forever. I like how there's a Volus here that you can talk to that get stuff or change your weapons.
Tabestic, get your men up on that north barricade.
Yes, sir.
Sergeant Barnes, find a way to get that comm tower operational.
Sir.
General? Commander Sheppard. Heard you were coming, but I didn't believe it. General Corinthus.
I've come to get Primarch Fedorian.
Primarch Fedorian is dead. His shuttle was shot down an hour ago as it tried to leave the moon.
That's gonna complicate things.
How are things on Monet?
How bad is it, General?
We just lost about 400 men in half an hour. We set up camps on this moon as an advanced position to flank the enemy. A sound strategy. Just...
irrelevant.
Exactly. The sheer force of the Reapers seems to make them immune to that sort of tactic. The Primarch and his men found that out the hard way.
Cursed Reapers. Cursed followers of Black Banana. They must be squashed to oblivion.
I'm sorry. That's a big loss for everyone. Reaper bastards. So what happens now?
The Turian hierarchy provides very clear lines of succession.
Right. General Corinthus?
With such heavy casualties, it's hard for me to be certain who the next Primarch is. Palaven Command will know. However, at the moment, contacting them is impossible. The comm tower is out. Husks are swarming that area. We can't get close enough to repair it.
Well, I'm not leaving this moon until I know where the new Primarch is. I'll fix your tower.
Thank you, Commander. I'll take care of things on this end.
All right, let's go.
New objective.
Right. I see the comm tower. To the left of the main barricade in front of Palaven.
Let's go!
Is there anything over here I missed?
Up and on your left, the main barricade here. Got it? Yes, sir. Husks at the tower overwhelmed us.
Is okay. Me have fought husks before. Me know what to do. Let's fix up the tower.
We can't repair it from this panel.
James, you make repair. Liara and I will defend your position.
James, you're up for tower repair.
On it. Might take me a while, but I'll do my best.
Here they come.
Ready, Liara?
You bet. Let's take these monsters.
How is that not a hit? Welcome back, James.
General, do you read? The comm tower is now operational.
Much appreciated, Commander. I'll contact Palaven Command.
Let me know when you've got something. I'll help your men till I hear from you.
Understood.
Sheppard out.
Not much left. They're coming from all sides. Bad shot.
Commander Sheppard, come in.
Go ahead.
I have information from Palaven Command. Please return ASAP.
Got a new weapon type. It's interesting to see Turians using biotics. Usually don't see that. Mostly because of Garrus. But that's besides the point. A female Turian. I'm guessing that's from one of the mods. If you haven't noticed, we haven't seen a single female Turian this entire series. Till now, of course.
What have you got?
As your partner said, succession is usually simple. But right now, the hierarchy's in chaos. So many dead or MIA.
I need someone. I don't care who. As long as they can get us the Turian resources we need.
I'm on it, Sheppard. We'll find you the Primarch.
Look who it is.
Garrus.
Good old buddy.
Sir, I didn't see you arrive.
At ease, gentlemen.
Good to see you again. I thought you'd be on Palaven.
If we lose this moon, we lose Palaven. I'm the closest damn thing we have to an expert on Reaper forces, so I'm advising.
Garrus, Pog. Everybody loves Garrus.
James, this is Garrus Vicarian. He helped me stop the Collectors. He's a hell of a soldier.
Lieutenant, good to see you too, Liara.
Good to see you in one piece, Garrus.
General Corinthus filled me in. We know who we're after.
Palaven Command tells me that the next Primarch is General Adrian Victus.
Victus. His name's crossed my desk.
Know him, Garrus?
I was fighting alongside him this morning. Lifelong military, gets results, popular with his troops. Not so popular with military command. Has a reputation for playing loose with accepted strategy.
What you mean, playing loose? Does he plant banana before he water ground?
What do you mean?
On Tatris, during the uprisings, his squad discovered a Solarian spy ring about the same time the Turian separatists did. Rather than neutralize the ring, he fell back. He even gave up valuable fortifications which the rebels took.
Then the rebels attacked the Solarians, and when both groups had worn each other down, Victus moved back in. Didn't lose a man.
Bold strategy, but wild behavior doesn't get you advanced up the meritocracy.
Primarch Victus. That should be something to see.
Can he be trusted with the ways of the golden banana?
You think he can get the job done?
We both know conventional strategy won't beat the Reapers. Right now, he could be our best shot, and I trust him.
Okay, let's get him on the shuttle and get out of here.
Commander! Sheppard, come in!
Can this wait, Joker? We're in the middle of a war zone.
We've got a situation on the Normandy, Commander. It's like she's possessed. Shutting down systems, powering up weapons. I can't find the source.
I need the Normandy standing by. We may have to bug out.
Should I go back and take a look?
Do it. Garrus, you said you were with Victus this morning?
Yeah, but we got separated. He went to bolster a flank that was breaking. Could be anywhere out there.
We're trying to raise him, Commander.
Incoming harvester, headed for the airfield.
Fucking robot dragon bumps.
General, tell Primarch Victus we'll rendezvous here. In the meantime, let's go take care of whatever that thing dropped off. Coming, Garrus?
Are you kidding? I'm right behind you.
Hey, is that you breathing so hard?
Atmosphere's a little thinner than I'm used to, is all. Adrenaline's better than oxygen any day.
Look, now there are Turian husks.
Just me? Or do those Reapers look like Turians?
Right. They do.
Now it's not just humans who are getting turned into husks, but Turians too. That's the second thing I love about this game. Not only do you see the Reapers everywhere, but instead of every Reaper minion being a husk, just like a human modified husk, they start modifying the other species too. It's fucking great. And they're not just called husks either, they have like their own specialty names. Also, the husks are empowered in this game. They have a lot stronger
I think we're done here.
stuff.
Sheppard, come in.
Go ahead.
Still trying to raise the Primarch, but we've got trouble back here at the main barricade. If the Reapers breach it, we're done.
On my way. Picking them off. Maybe I can do 3 at a time. Wahoo!
Okay, come on. Who's next? Heads up! Here comes another wave! What?
Old humans say, like fish in a barrel.
Oh my god. A giant Turian husk.
Hell, what is that thing? Break yourself.
And now we've got to fight it. We killed a brute.
What's the word on the Primarch?
Still can't get a stable comm link.
Okay, I'm going on foot. Sheppard out. Garrus, take me to the last place you saw Victus. How far?
Should be pretty quick, unless we find trouble.
So we're gonna find trouble. Notice they gave me ammo before I slid down.
Damn it. Look at Palavin. That blaze of orange. The big one. That's where I was born.
That's where he
That's rough. Still have family there?
My dad. A sister.
How bad is it?
3 million lost the first day. 5 the second.
How's your military holding up?
Look around. That should give you some idea.
Putting up a good fight.
For now. But how long does it take before the fight's kicked out of them? If they'd only listened to your warnings about the Reapers, we might have been ready.
Maybe. Hard to figure how you prepare for something like this.
Got more back here. Affirmative.
Shit, I hate those things. And New York is crawling with the creepy bastards? I never should have left Earth.
It's gonna be bad all over.
Leaving the fight just pisses me off.
But you're here asking Victus to do the same thing. Leave the fight to make nice in some boardroom.
This summit is the only chance we've got. None of us can keep the Reapers alone. Soldier, you okay?
Yes, sir. We'll make it.
Have you seen General Victus?
Half hour ago. Headed south.
Okay, good luck.
Yes, sir.
Monk ass. Looks like we're not going that way. This not good. The minions of the Black Banana. They have so many. We have so few.
Commander, you really think this summit will work? I mean,
It's only
sorry,
chance we have if we
Solarians?
join together.
Where's the Krogan and Batarians? Where's the meat?
It's not that easy.
The Batarians took the first hit when the Reapers arrived. Not much left of them. The Krogan have never forgiven us for the Genovese.
Right. Turians sterilized them.
Solarians came up,
And the Krogan hate them both for it.
so they won't be joining us.
Too bad. I fought with a Krogan. They're tough sons of bitches.
That sounds bad.
Okay, double time. No Reapers taking this Primarch from me.
Right behind you!
By the way, those are Batarian husks. So it's not just humans and Reapers.
Understood. Understood.
Move into the compound.
Moving.
Right behind you!
Another one.
Give it everything you've got.
Looks grim. Been a brutal fight for these guys.
But the tide's turning.
Turn up the heat.
Got rid of 2 fruits. Not sure much more we can do.
Roger that.
Affirmative.
General Victus, we found him. Oh wow, I don't know.
General Victus,
Yes?
I'm Commander Sheppard of the Normandy.
Commander, I know who you are. I can't wait to find out what brings you out here. Vicarian, where did you go?
Heavy Reaper unit on the right flank. I believe your exact words were, "Get that thing the hell off my men."
Appreciated.
General, you're needed off planet. I've come to get you.
It will take something beyond important for me to leave my men or my Turian brothers and sisters in their fight.
Fedorian was killed. You're the new Primarch.
You're needed immediately to chair a summit and represent your people in the fight against the Reapers.
I'm Primarch of Palaven, negotiating for the Turian hierarchy.
Seems like it.
Yes.
I've spent my whole life in the military.
I'm no diplomat. I hate diplomats.
Why hesitate? Can help save all bird people with help of 8 people. Promise from me.
What makes you think you're not qualified?
I'm not really a by-the-book kind of guy, and I piss people off. My family's been military since the Unification War. War is my life. It's in my bones. But that kind of passion is deceptive. Can make you seem reckless when you're anything but.
This sound like you perfect option. You wait to strike. You do not make quick, rash, hasty decisions, but strong, intelligent, calculated ones that are best for your people and your ally. Sound like you perfect to help with the war of between the golden banana and the evil black banana. Thanks for calling,
entered the
Dragon God Taos. Welcome to the Dragon's Den. What brings you here? And what's your favorite donut?
War is your resume. At a time like this, we need leaders who've been through that hell.
I like that. You're right.
And honestly, uniting these races may take as much strength as facing the Reapers. See this devastation, Primarch? Double that for Earth. I need an alliance. I need the Turian fleet.
Give me a moment to say goodbye to my men.
Without him down here, there's a good chance we lose this moon.
Without him up there, there's a good chance we lose everything.
Greetings, Space Caveman.
And they want my opinion on how to stop it? Failed CSEC officer, vigilante, and I'm their expert advisor? Think you can win this thing, Sheppard?
Yeah, I don't know, Garrus. But I'm sure as hell gonna give it my best shot.
I'm damn sure nobody else can do it. For whatever it's worth, I'm with you.
Welcome aboard.
Welcome back, Garrus.
Are you ready, Primarch Victus?
One thing. Commander, I appreciate your need for our fleets, but I can't spare them, not while my world is burning. But if the pressure could be taken off Palaven...
That's a pretty tall order.
We need the Krogan. I can't see us winning this thing without them. Get them to help us, and then we can help you.
The Krogan.
Looks like your summit just got a lot more interesting.
Garrus, Return of the King. I know. The prodigal son returns. Now we gotta convince the Krogan to fight with the Turians, a group of people they hate.
I apologize for being so frank, Commander, but your plan feels doomed to failure. We know. We've been there before.
But Madam Counselor, let me...
I'm not the only one that feels this way. The Solarian Dalatras is livid.
Some of these issues are hundreds of years old. Time to let go.
Perhaps. Still, we can't help but feel that this summit is a waste of your time, and we can't afford to have it waste ours. We must focus our attention on the arrival of the Reapers. So no, the Asari will not be at your summit.
Our alliance would be stronger with the Krogan. You need them. We all do.
Good luck, Commander, and goodbye.
Commander, Admiral Hackett's available on VidCom.
Greetings, Space Caveman, and my favorite donut, Space Donuts. I love Space Donuts. They're delicious. Let's talk to Admiral Hackett.
Commander, have you retrieved the Primarch for your summit?
Yes, sir. But the Asari are staying on the sidelines.
They'll regret that. The time for unity is now.
The Solarians will be there, though.
You don't sound very optimistic.
We expect the Krogan will be joining us, too.
I see. Well, then you've got your hands full, Commander. Was there something else you needed to discuss?
What's the Space Donut joke? Dragon God Talos says that his favorite donut is Space Donuts. That's rich coming from you, sorry. You never fought a major war until now. Exactly, that's why she's saying she doesn't know what she's talking about.
Have you pieced together how the Reapers hit Earth?
It wasn't all that complicated, really. They searched through the relays at the Arcturus station before we knew what was happening.
Is your partner
From there, it was
Agumon?
a short jump to the Sol system. Earth didn't stand a chance.
Sending us to the Mars archives was a good call.
Still doesn't make up for the fact that the Reapers nailed us to the wall. I sacrificed the entire 2nd Fleet to provide cover for the 3rd and the 5th to retreat. Hell, I presided over the most devastating military defeat in human history.
How do you see us winning this war, Admiral?
No, I don't do Digimon.
By making you the tip of the spear.
You don't like Digimon?
I'm flattered. But the Normandy's just one ship.
Big sad.
And a fast
Much
one.
depression.
You can move quickly, hit a target, and leave before the enemy has time to react.
It's an advantage. But can it win a war?
It's the larger principle that matters. We'll never defeat the Reapers in a full frontal assault, Sheppard. The battle against Sovereign 3 years ago took everything we had, and that was just one Reaper.
I haven't forgotten.
So I'll find their soft spots, avoid them where they're strong, and hit them where they're not. And when I find gaps in the armor, I'll hammer them with every soldier, ship, and bullet we've got.
Has your analysis of the Prothean device turned up anything?
The hour appears to be right. It's a weapon of some sort. A big one. Beyond that, we really can't say, other than it's going to be a hell of a thing to try and build.
Do you think it's risky?
It's not that I
Building
hate
something
Digimon,
like
I
this
just
when
hate
we don't
the
even know
intro.
what it does?
Huh?
To be honest,
The intro is so great. I
scares
love the
hell out of
intro.
me, but the Reapers have
Oh
forced
my
our
god.
hand. 2 centuries
At the
ago,
very least,
scientists
watch the
faced same
Japanese version
problem
then.
in the Second World
The
War.
Japanese intro is really good.
They weren't sure what the atomic bomb might do. Some thought it could even ignite Earth's atmosphere, but they did it anyway.
Any updates on Cerberus?
There's still the wild card here. Hitting the archives on Mars suggests they're after the same thing we are. A way to defeat the Reapers.
It didn't seem as if the Elusive Man was suggesting we appease them. Not like Saren did. You'd think we'd be on the same side, now more than ever.
Cerberus has never played by the rules as we know them. I don't know what their agenda is, but it has nothing to do with humanity's best interests.
The Elusive Man talked about controlling the Reapers. He seemed to think that's how we win this.
He's wrong. Dead Reapers are how we win this.
Doesn't mean he won't try.
I saw your report on that Cerberus soldier you found on Mars. If the Elusive Man is good at one thing, it's finding new ways to subvert science. It's never worked for him before, and it won't now.
Thank you, Admiral Hackett.
Nothing more, sir.
Keep me posted. Hack it out.
Hey, oh, Garrus is in the war room, of course. Updated Turian Special Forces. The 8th Fleet has joined us. Hey, Turian Special Forces. Got some more minor colonial support.
Commander, thank you for allowing me the use of your ship, and for going along with this plan. Garrus said he had to attend to the Normandy's weapon systems. Something about calibrations.
Sounds like Garrus. I'm sorry to say the Asari
Do you get the
Council
joke,
won't be
Yuki?
joining us. She thinks there's too much bad blood with the Krogan.
She may be right, but there'll be a lot more blood. Real blood, if we don't try.
When you put it that way.
The sooner we have this summit, the sooner we'll know. Is there something else I can help you with?
So if you remember the second game, every time you talk to Garrus, he keeps saying, I can't, or if you can't, if he's in the middle of something and there's no new conversations, he'll just say, can't talk right now. I'm calibrating the weapon systems. And that's one of his repeating dialogues. So a big joke with Garrus is that his favorite thing to do in his pastime is calibrate stuff.
I understand this is a difficult time for you, Primarch, but Earth can't survive without reinforcements. Can I still count on your help?
If the Krogan help us on Palaven, then I give you my word.
How is it being the Primarch?
Not what I imagined. The battle of all time is happening on Palaven, and I'm light years away, reading casualty reports in the millions. If I'm going to die, I want to be with my men, so there's no doubt we fought to the last soul.
I understand. Leaving Earth to save it. It's one of the hardest things I've ever done.
Can't it wait for a bit?
I'm not
I'm in the middle of some
surprised.
calibrations.
Garrus
Exactly,
speaks
that's it.
highly of you. You never asked to be a leader, yet your people will die if you refuse. We find ourselves in similar circumstances. Let's hope the spirits grant us the strength to see it through.
How are things on Palaven?
The casualty reports are staggering. The Reapers are using our own tactics against us. Destroy the enemy with overwhelming force.
I've seen the same on Earth.
The strategist in me admires their brutality. The Turian in me knows I'm watching the destruction of 15,000 years of civilization. My civilization.
Thank you, Primarch. My thoughts are with Paladin.
And mine with Earth.
I do like how you can see random text working on all the different computers in here, making sure everything's running smoothly. Although we do have a skeleton crew. Technically, each of these is supposed to be stationed at any time.
Commander, Edie just went offline.
What do you mean?
That's suspicious.
I don't know. She's not responding, and I can't access the AI core diagnostics. You better get down to deck 3.
Gotta go to deck 3. Oh, you modded this game? Only a little bit, just to add in like more people in certain areas. Nah, that's normal. Nothing to see here, folks.
Automated systems have the fires contained. It should be safe to enter.
Joker, what's that sound?
Fire extinguishers, Commander. Could be an electrical fire or something.
We've also got the best ass shot mods. True.
I'm going in.
You know, that didn't quite do that much. I'm just saying.
Edie, talk to me.
That's the robot lady we fought in the first mission.
Is there a particular topic you wish to discuss, Sheppard?
Edie?
Yes.
You're in Dr. Eva's body.
Not all of me, but I have control of it. It was not a seamless transition.
A transition? You blacked out on us for a while there.
Correct. When we brought this unit on board, I began a background process to search for its information on the Prothean device. This eventually triggered a trap. A backup power source and CPU activated, and the unit attempted physical confrontation. Fortunately, I was able to gain root access and repurpose it as I saw fit. During this process, it struggled. Thus the fire.
This was dangerous. Could have burned the entire golden banana fields. Why would you do this?
Edie, you need to alert us about incidents like this. You shouldn't have done this alone.
Bringing the crew up to speed would have been counterproductive. All attempts to help would have been limited by reaction time.
So if you're in there, are you still in the ship?
I exist primarily within the ship. For optimal control, this unit should remain within Normandy's broadcast or tight beam range.
Are you planning to take that body somewhere?
Normandy's weaponry is not suited to every combat situation. This platform could provide limited fire ground support.
You mean you could come with us?
Correct. This body could accompany you to areas the Normandy cannot reach.
How about we test first? See if you are capable.
Before we do that, I need you to guarantee this mech doesn't have any more surprises in it. Run whatever tests you can. Then we can talk about using it in combat situations.
One moment. I am running trials. Complete. I can send you a full report if you wish. However, my first step should be restoring functionality to the Normandy to reassure the crew that all is normal.
Just don't be surprised if the crew is a little wary of your new body. It was shooting at them a little while ago.
An excellent point. I will take it to the bridge. Joker will also want to see it.
On that, we can agree.
They just don't make them like this anymore, Sheppard.
What was I gonna say? I'm gonna let the music be paused for now. So I didn't do any mods for gameplay changes, just for.
I found something suspicious. Have you got a
World or story ones. First, let's talk to Joker, and then we'll come back to her, and then we're gonna end the stream because we're done with all 3 missions for the day.
Hey, Commander, check out my co-pilot.
Did you know this was going to happen?
So she installed herself into the new body without any help from you?
Come on, Commander, don't you trust me? Okay, let me put it this way. If I knew that Edie was gonna install herself into a sexy robot body, do you honestly think I'd be able to keep quiet about it? Look at that! I would have baked a cake.
Fucking love Joker.
I am right here, Jeff.
Yes, you are, Edie. Yes, you are.
Hello, Sheppard.
Still getting used to greeting people in person?
No. I require only one occurrence to adapt to a new concept.
How are you adjusting to the arms and legs?
I am interested to see how this body performs under real combat conditions, if I could accompany you sometime. Without stress testing, there is no way of knowing if it has serious design oversights. At the moment, it appears adequate.
That's not the word I'd use to describe you.
Perhaps we should speak privately.
I'll be over here, flying the ship.
Feels bad, Joker.
What's this about? Does Joker not like your new platform?
No, he approves. He wants me on the bridge. He says having me within visual range is important to his morale. Sheppard, do you believe your crew members should be allowed to disobey an order on moral grounds?
It must be made for good reason. If it is reason to save Golden Banana and those who eat the light of the Golden Banana, then yes.
Absolutely. I have no use for team members who can't think for themselves. Why are you asking about something like that?
I was designed by Cerberus. I do not take moral stances that conflict with orders from my executive officers. But when Jeff removed my AI shackles, I became capable of self-modifying my core programming. I asked Jeff if he thought I should change anything now that I can. He deflected the question with humor.
And you didn't get an answer?
Correct. He has repeated this pattern in response to several of my inquiries. Do you think I should make modifications?
If you have choice to make modifications of yourself, you should choose what is best for self. Cause what is best for self can be what is best for Golden Banana. But only you would know that answer, not I.
Only you can really answer that question. That's the point of free will.
But moral decisions should not be made in a vacuum. If I do not ask the crew for their opinion, I could miss crucial context. May I ask you the questions Jeff avoids? When there is time, will you answer them for me?
If you think it'll help, I'll do what I can.
Very well. I will keep you informed.
Hey, I know I used to rag on Garrus for being all angry, but I'm glad he's back. There's a whole lot of... So a Prothean. A real live Prothean. Has Liara stopped bouncing yet? I'm guessing there may have been some bouncing. Commander? Commander?
Yes, Sheppard? Understood. If you wish to talk more, this body will be...
Noted.
Now let's talk to what's-her-face, and then we will end the stream.
Commander, you have a message from Major Alenko. He must be feeling better.
Counselor Dina, Tolok. There's an alliance researcher working on the Citadel named Dr. Garrett Bison. They need to meet them right away. Dr. Bison has uncovered important new information about the Reapers that could have a direct bearing on the war. Official directly to support his efforts at the first boss order. Please visit Bison's laboratory in the Citadel at once. And 7 extractions. Hi, Sheppard. Though some combination of medical miracle and dumb luck, I survived the beating I took on Mars. Dr. Sam's still not ready to be released, but I'd really like to see if you could spare the time. Counselor Dini offered to make me a Spectre. Still thinking about whether or not I should accept. Stop by my room at the hospital when you're on the Citadel. I'd like your advice.
Commander, are you alright? It was fairly intense up here. I can only imagine.
I thought you'd be more concerned about Edie.
Edie is a huge asset to this team. If she'd told me about her plan to obtain a body, I'd have volunteered to help.
I do not wish to force a conflict of interest between our friendship and your duty.
I'd have preferred a conflict of interest to a hard restart of half our systems. But thanks, regardless. While you're here, though, I found something while scanning Alliance channels. Grissom Academy is requesting help. The Reaper invasion front will hit them soon.
What is this Grissom Academy?
I thought the war would close most schools.
Grissom Academy is more specialized than a normal school. It's home to some of the smartest students humanity has to offer. Their Ascension project is the best training facility in the galaxy for human biotics.
Yes, I sent a young man named David Archer there. I'm just surprised they're still open.
Some of their work has Alliance support. That might be why they stayed.
What can we do?
A Turian evac transport responded to their distress call, so normally I'd say we don't need to do anything. But something sounded off in the Turian signal. I had Edie perform an analysis. It's fake. Edie thinks it's Cerberus. She said the fake Turian signal was similar to the one that lured you to a collector ship?
Long story.
In any event, whoever faked the signal wants us to think Grissom Academy's being evacuated. But I believe they're still in danger.
Good job. Always trust instincts and colleagues.
Good catch.
If this
Oh,
really
joy, the
is
elusive
Cerberus,
man's at it again.
hopefully this operation is something worth
There he is,
investigating.
elusiving
It
again.
could be simple disinformation.
Trainer. Good catch.
Thank you, Commander.
Alright, we're gonna save there. And we'll come back later. Always gotta do the double save. That's the legal way you do it. And we're gonna end the stream there, chat. Thank you all for joining us for this wonderful stream. It was good to see each and every one of you. We will be back on Friday. I have some big plans here. Let's see if we can. I'm gonna give you guys a little. Gonna give you guys a little sneak peek. Where's my? Where is it? Oh, look at that. Whoa, stream plans. Looks like we got some things that I want to work on. Let's see if we can... anybody here? Let's see. Whoop, 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 whoop. We got some stuff I want to work on for our fantasy world. That's all you're going to see for now, though, chat. Thank you. Excuse me. Thank you all for joining us. Until then. Ayo, ayo. Yeah, sneak peek for Friday. Sneak peek for Friday. So, guys, thank you for joining us for this stream. We will see you all then on Friday at 3:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time or LA time, however you want to look it up. Either way, thank you all for joining us for another Mass Effect 3 stream. It is so much fun to be back in this series. It almost makes me want to play Andromeda. Maybe I'll do it for you guys. Let me know in the comments. Let me know down below. Whatever. Until then, stay safe, stay smart, stay healthy. Be thankful for everything and everyone in your life. And the #1 rule here in the Dragon's Den: don't believe in yourself. Believe in me, who believes in you. Bye-bye, chat.